All right, Veno won 2 of his 3 finals matches, earning him a massive $200. Pretty good match history, so I want to jump in, see the strats, also see how he fights. I really like watching a lot of Veno's fights because usually there's a lot of like angles, pressure stuff that you can learn in there as well. All right, right off the bat, jumping, where are we heading? Looks like hostile hold. Now, if you watch my other video, you'll know that a lot of the early drops are usually hot drops. Funnily enough, not really the case here. I'll check in the other games if he also lands in hostile hold as well, if this is just his drop spot, or if this is more of a hot drop scenario. I don't know if this is necessarily the case of how people are going to land and do so in finals. Of course, that was mainly for, like, opens. I don't know what these guys are doing. Free elim out with this guy already. Maybe a second? No. Okay. So straight off the rip, he is actually W keying, or attempting to, anyway. You know, a 9 bomb isn't exactly a 20 or a 30 here that we're, you know, used to seeing in some of the finals games. But he is W keying. Now, one of the problems is, I find when you're running this loadout, you really struggle to pressure, right? Like, this guy ends up running away, it's fine. But when you don't have, like, a spray gun to actually, like, get on the walls with, you're basically relying on the fact that you have to pickaxe. Or if you've got the, what's the other Morphite shotgun, the destructive damage that I absolutely hate, the Sentinel pump. You can pump walls with that, like, that's fine. But, like, Iron Pump plus Mammoth is pretty tough to actually box fight with. I'm not sure we'll do later, but the main point of this long spiel is that he is trying to W key. Not that I'd recommend that for everyone, obviously. It's Veno, and he's a pro. You can do things that you can't do. All right, off the bat, does go for the headshot, does not hit, hits the body shot. It's another attempt at W key. I have skipped forward and watched this. Spoiler, so I'm just gonna skip after this. He does not kill him here. But this is kind of what I mean. Like, say in this scenario, he goes to the wall replace here. Now he has no way to like pressure without, he has to firstly reload that Mammoth because he shot the wall with it. He only has the pump, so he has to like pump reset. If the guy edits a cone in the box, like he can't really do anything there. I think he ends up just leaving this eventually. Like, see, he's forced to like pickaxe, he can't spray through, he's trying to like use the line to chop him out. But this loadout is tough when you're going like wall to wall. But of course, the main benefit is that if you open the fight with like 100, or if you get like a headshot with a 160, then you don't need to worry about that all too much. Well, I got a nice little window at it. Yeah, and he just ends up disengaging from here. Again, same thing. See, that guy had some crazy reaction time, I must say. You can pistol the wall and then pickaxe it as he did there. He slid the cone in. I mean, he tried to slide the cone. I think he managed to get it there. I don't think it's the other player. But because he didn't get the wall at the same time, now he's forced to back out. He has to reload, and now the other player can kind of get away from this, get away from him here, right? Tries to jump over, misses. This guy's away. And then see, like, if you've shot the Mammoth pistol here and you don't get any value out of it, right? Like, if you miss, for example, then, I mean, the other guy can just literally run away from you as he is now. You've not got any damage. You have to spend the time to reload. He can rebox. You can't spray the walls to weaken them. You basically have to, like, pickaxe everything, as I already mentioned earlier. So it's pretty tough to box fight. That's why, like, I definitely wouldn't recommend just playing this. That's why if you watched the previous video on this channel where I was talking about reload, I was running 3 guns. Now, of course, I am not a box fighting mastermind by any means. But for most people, if you want to run the Mammoth pistol, it's probably better to either run it with the Morphite pump, or Sentinel, sorry. I keep forgetting the name. Or run 3 weapons, which in a finals is not really super good. Anyway, he's fizzed. Let's see how we use it here. I did look forward a little bit. He does get a kill. This is the scenario where it is good. Just double pumping in there. I think, was that like a headshot pistol? Let's see. Pistol. No, it's a pistol body shot. And then just like a max pump to kill this guy. So he managed to get it. But then here, again, like this is a tricky scenario. So he pumps, hits like minimum, unfortunately, 80. It's a bit of a crappy edit on the left, Tyler. I don't know if he thought he was going to go back or grab that back wall. Not the best movement, I'll be honest. And then see in this instance where he misses, like obviously you don't just want to like 50-50, but he has like no spray gun to work with now either. I don't know if that was intentional to go in this cone, by the way. I kind of doubt it. Would be some cool defense if it was. And now again, like he doesn't have his pistol reloaded. All he can do is pump. So now he has to kind of spend the time to reload or whatever. Nice little cone edit. Boxes up, gives him time to heal and to reload the Mammoth, I would imagine. Yeah, guy ends up just getting away as well. So and this where everyone has overdrive grenades, like if you spend the time to reload and not pressure them, they can just basically get away from you. We're gonna see it. Body shot, that's good enough. Reload. Body shot. I don't know what this guy's doing. I was going to say should be able to get in. Okay, now it hits the third one. Okay, nice. Thing is with this though, like you do get a lot of free kills in scenarios where people are rotating. Like I'd be interested in seeing if he keeps his gun until much later. Okay, now he's got way more ammo as well, even better. So like into the end game and in those partials, if you get set up into a good position, that's when like the Mammoth pistol just becomes absolutely insane, rather than like in these kind of box fighting mid game times. I mean, guess when people respawn is good, but headshot pistol. I'm saying every time I say it's not great to fight at this point, he's get like a free kill. So he basically W keyed now until he's got cat mats. So he killed the guy, got cat mats. Fifth zone's about to appear. Where is it going to be? Is this the first partial zone? Come on, zone, hurry up. He's over here. Yeah, it pulls max, but doesn't really matter. Like these partials aren't particularly difficult with 33 people alive. Unless everyone's carrying the mammoth pistol. Well, let's see. We're getting a headshot. Ah, come on, you can't be missing that. Keying the wrong direction. Interesting. Now, what does Sandman do? What did he do to you? So he's pistoled him here. I want to see how he pressures. So goes in the right wall. Very nice. And now again, he's forced to like, okay, he gets the pistol wall replaced. Gets the pump. Again, in this scenario, right? Like if you've got a spray gun, you can maybe spray, replace the wall, hit a nice edit. Of course, he's weak. You might not want to, but just kind of some of these difficult scenarios which allows, yeah, now he has to back off from this, right? So it's tricky. Obviously, of course, like the benefit of hitting like massive damage shots when players are rotating is absolutely worth it. Just in those box fighting scenarios, you can see why the mammoth pistol is pretty tough. Not tough as in like, oh, tough. I just mean it's hard. And here's the thing, like these partial rotates are still pretty easy. Like everyone's rotated really outside of him. Sure, there's like some congestion on this side, but like there's so many people playing Storm anyway. And like with only 33 people up, like this rotate is just not gonna be hard. I say that and then we'll see. He has opted to take the double pads though. So the double pad fizz is a lot. I mean, he's just getting tagged as we go here. But anyway, the double pad fizz is how you skip basically all of endgame. We didn't really see that in the other video I watched, so that's good. We'll get to see how most of the players who are winning end up actually like the loadout that they're carrying. The one thing I would say with this loadout though is that you have to make sure your rotates are good, right? Everyone's carrying fizz only. That's like 100 shield only, rather than having 3 big pots, which would be 150, or a chug jug, which is 200. 6 zone pulls pretty close. Doesn't really have to... I mean, is he in? Is he actually in here? Yes, he's actually in. Okay, so he actually does pull it. So now he's using the fizz. So he has to keep this fizz for the 2 rotates, but now he only has 45 left, right? So I don't know what point he's going to use the launch pads in endgame. I don't know the full strats and the perfect timings for them yet. That basically means if he keeps this loadout, he's only going to have 45 shield to heal in endgame. And like pros can make great rotates. They can get kills. They can get refreshes, which to get shield from other people. But if you're like a really bad player, then it's going to be really tough to actually rotate properly and not have almost 0 HP with this type of loadout. Also, the one thing about reload is just nothing really happens at this point in the game. Like, everyone's just boxed up doing nothing because these zones are, like, relatively easy to rotate. Everyone's just kind of chilling. So, not the most exciting mid-game to watch. All right, zone pulls to his south, which is not too bad for him. There's extra nades there. I don't know if he wants to maybe pop a fizz nade. It's probably not a good idea. I don't think fizz nading is a good idea at all. All right, he's popping the fizz. So, is he going to fizz nade? Oh, he's fizz nading. Okay. Ooh, nice. I was gonna say the problem here is if other people are sitting with the pistol, they can just kill you with this guy. The pistol got updated there. Nice. The guy died next to him. So they missed out on the elimination because he couldn't actually sit and spray him again. Full match refreshed, claimed a bunch of space. I guess whilst you're rotating again, pistol's just so good. This video is me just flip-flopping about one sentence. I'm saying the pistol's good. The next sentence I'm saying is terrible. Oh, he's got him in the full box. Nice out. Extra mats so he can create a bunch more space up above. Classic. Let's see where the next zone pulls. Pulls south. I don't know if this is the point where you want to use the fizz launch pads or not. I feel like this rotate is probably pretty easy. There's a really nice little bait that he does here. He's obviously got this extra loot. This guy's, is he being greedy? He is kind of low-key being greedy here. 93 builds. He's got all the rotation in the world that he could need. You can see he lets him in. Insta builds the wall and edits. So like even if this guy tried to like claim that wall, Insta does it. Bang. And then I don't think he tried to shoot and missed the pistol and hits him for a minimum. Pickaxes in, gets the back wall there. The guy can't get out. Cone in, dead. On my life, that's the type of scenario where if I did the exact same play, I just still die when I get in that guy's box. How is he going to make the first zone rotate? Ooh, he is going for the fizz strat. So he first used the overdrive grenade, then the fizz, and then the launch pad. So you do have to have the combination of all 3 to go like the max height. Of course, rocking the pickle chip glider. And now look how much higher he is than everyone else. Let's see the render distance. So this is a way, again, I've showed this in a few videos. You can tell where everyone is. So if I put this up, he is over 300 meters. I think I remember doing a short on this. I think it was like 330 meters go up. For reference, by the way, render distance is like 275 meters away. The nearest person to him who's up in the air is like 100 meters away from him here, whereas this guy here who's probably playing height is 230. So there's 2 people who can see him up this high. So yeah, he's just gonna, I imagine, just skip this entire rotate. And then I wonder if you can skip all of the next zone as well. Yeah, next zone's popped up. He is still up in the air above reflex. This is now the 9th zone. So he did this at midway through the 8th zone and he's still up in the air. So I'm imagining you could skip a zone and a half. Is that what it is? And he still has cat mats. Ooh, I know what he's trying to do. He's going to try and kill this guy out the sky. Oh, he's trying to do the same thing to him. Ah, he missed. Come on, Milker. Right, let's see. Box is up. Again, you want to be on a high layer from here because he's got the pad to do this again. So he basically skipped halfway through the 8th zone and almost the entire 9th zone. So a zone and a half skipped pretty much just with that strat. And then he can do it again. Yeah, he's setting up to do it again here. Zone then pulls back. He doesn't need to do it straight away. Overdrive, hits the fizz, hits the pad, and then he's just up. You can see everyone just disappear there. So Chubbs is the only player. Is he max height now? Yeah, so what is that? It's 300 meters below still? So yeah, 330 meters below, literally out of render distance. He's that high up. So it's now into the 11th zone, and he still has 132 mils. Oh, this meta, man. The thing is, like, I don't know how much of a heal off this goes to, because obviously this strategy is great for this, but I don't know if, like, there's players down below playing a bunch of med kits or whatever. We'll see once, obviously, we get to the final moving zone, though. All right, drops down front side. He's got 11. It's 11th zone, sorry. He's got still cat mats, basically, going into the final moving zone. That is a little broken. I wonder if he was keying earlier just to get this loadout. Probably not, let's be honest. He's probably just keying because he wants to key. Last moving zone. It is still 1 minute 20. Overdrive nade up. Lovely. Bang on a Sharkman. Is there a Sandman and a Sharkman in the same game? Or am I trolling? Good awareness looking up. Obviously, that was his strat, so just trying to make sure no one lands on top of his head here as well. Guy's gone back into the storm. Lovely chop out there. Insta drop. Not overcommitting on the high ground because tons of people are. Back up. Ooh, I was going to say nice double pump. He actually killed someone else there. Okay, he got 2 kills at the same time. I guess the first guy died to storm or something. He's going for the medkits. He's chasing... Oh, I thought he was chasing the medkits down. Okay, maybe not. Top 5 with 40 seconds left. Maybe this last zone's long enough so that he doesn't have to worry about heal off too much. Because I think... Is there already people playing heal off this early? I'm not sure what's going on here, bud. You are not winning this game. I will be honest with you. Yeah, he's... No, I was going to say he's dead, but no, he's not. I guess it... Ooh, nice shot. I guess it doesn't really go down to heal off to that extent. If there's 30 seconds left here. Maybe some match as well. I guess if you get good zone pulls. And depends how many people are doing the same strat as well. All right, he's hit the fizz. Is he going to hit the overdrive grenade? I know there is medkits back there because someone did have them. So I wonder if he's going to go back or if he's going to fight. It is a 1v1 and this guy's not jumping back into the storm yet. So... yeah, just goes for the straight up old-fashioned win. Nice, okay. So fizz launch pad, overdrive grenade, insanely overpowered. Let's see if he just did the same thing in the other match. That time he won with a 9 elims. This one is an 11. All right, in game 1, basically the same bus path. Some land hostile. Will it be the same in game number 2? Nice little bus shot. Here we go for the cinematics. Yes. Okay, he is going hostile again. All right, off the rip. Someone spawns right above him. It feels bad when you've already died and you're just getting respawn farmed this early into the match. Hits him weak, and he double keys him. He does kill him. It takes a second because he's deep into the POI already, but yeah, jumps down behind. Guys hit the little window. Lovely pickaxe straight into the full piece. Nice. Oh, this guy's just flying into the sky. He is W keying straight away, so similar to the previous match, he does actually W key the players around him at his drop spot. Obviously, it's a little risky because if you die, I mean, getting stuck in a respawn loop is horrible. Truly horrible in this game mode. Okay. Onto the sidewall. Really nice that you just jump back here and to go on swing onto this wall. Onto this wall instead of this wall. Gives him a nice right-hand angle to set up on. Plus, it cuts off this box if he wants to jump that direction anyway. If you tried to like rebox out, slide the ramp in. Nice movement back here. So as he was like swinging his pickaxe, he stepped back here in case this guy edits like a peanut butter. If he'd gone like round, this guy could have hit like an easy shot onto him. Now he's just playing the reload, sees that he stepped further back and he's missed a tile. Why is this guy running back here? Nice shot. Is he stuck in this angle? Nice little ramp flip. Ooh, lovely little ramp in here. This scenario is so awkward. Usually in this case, you know, if you edit like this bottom 3 tiler up this way, they just can't do anything at all, which is really nice. But one of the problems is this ramp is kind of blocking him here, which is other player could like run in and go to this angle. See how he plays it. Does exactly that. As predicted. Literally as predicted. It's almost like I have died a lot of times. Nice reset. Waits for it to break. That guy actually helped him there. He hit the Mongrel Classic while spraying through there. That's funny. Either fails the edit or realizes it's not a bad one. Hit the right window. Why are you pumping your wall? Come on. You just drop a pump? What's going on here? I swear a weapon just dropped. Okay, there you go. I was waiting for the right window. I guess maybe he just thought the other guy would take it. Someone's respawned into his POI. You chase him down. One thing he always does, which is always worth doing in this scenario when you're chasing someone, say pump the wall there, and then you can just pickaxe through in one, rather than like having to double pickaxe through at all. I swear here, this is the scenario where I die. You hit him like 90 white, and then you kind of just like stand still and try to kill him. That guy absolutely fried him back. Because the combat SMG, or the... I always call it combat. Is it the combat SMG? It is the combat SMG. Okay, it is, yeah. That thing could just insta-kill you. I don't know if he was trying to aura farm on that kid. Every time I do that, you know, you like full piece someone, and then you just stand still in the box when they're 1 HP, and then you miss and then you die. Confirmed. He has gone back to the mammoth pistol. He has dropped all other weapons, gone with the mammoth pistol. Also likes the iron pump, seems like, over the morphite. Maybe he didn't get another morphite there. As an iron pump lover, you know. Someone asked me in my previous video, by the way, why is the iron pump better than others? Mainly just pullout time. Like, the pullout time is way faster, in particular than the normal regular pump shotgun. The morphite sentinel does have like a really fast pullout time too. But I swear, like, the damage output of the iron pump is just better, I swear. I don't know if it actually is, but I swear every single shot I hit with it is like 100, whereas every single shot I hit with the morphite is like 35. Or the sentinel, sorry. Look how close this is. He's starting to attack this guy's wall. Also, very important note, why do you think he placed this wall here on the left only? That is because all these kids just love a sprint out side jump shot. So while he was looking at the guy in the sky there, up above, placing those two walls, the front one to stop this guy editing, and the left one to stop this guy doing this sprint jump. Very nice. Very, very small little mechanical thing. That's good. Ian hits this guy at the sky, and look at this. So close. Tries to get the zip line. Oh! And then lands in water. That could have just been the game over right there. Well, I guess he reload and respawn, but all right. He's on the lurk. I think this guy actually sees him here. Oh, he gets shot from the distance. Okay. Nice little floor edit. Ooh, beautiful. This is really nice. This is one of those angles. He doesn't actually hit him here, but I still want to break it down. You can see him. I think he either shoots his own floor or misses. But, like, look from the other player's POV here. Like, this guy cannot see him at all. This floor edit is actually so good. Even if you get really close to the wall, like, look at the difference between the peaks that they have here. He misses. It's easy to shoot your own floor, I will be honest. So that is what he does in that instance. Dips back, very, very nice, and edits the back corner, gets the cone down, and then just pumps the wall. This guy wasn't even holding it out. Edits, insta-bang. In full speed? Yeah, it's full speed. Misses, drops down, bang, dead. Lovely. That's what I mean about the iron pump, by the way. Like, if you had the regular pump shotgun in that instance, the pullout time is really slow. You wouldn't be able to make it. I mean, the other guy might be able to edit the cone fast enough in that kind of scenario, and then you just don't get the kill. Especially because then you have to reload the iron pump, reload the mammoth pistol. Important to note, he does not have the same loadout as last match. He doesn't have the fizz, he doesn't have the launch pads at all, and he's kind of crappy mats. So we'll see how he plays with this endgame to actually win from a bad situation. All right, he's down to 2 builds. Not looking good, but he does get a nice refresh here to get himself back up. Now, this is the kind of thing where I've already mentioned you have to be really good with the pickaxe in order to run this loadout. Jumps down, blocks his back. I think this guy's completely stuck in this other box here. Obviously, he's like third-partying the fight. Tries to jump in. Doesn't have the pistol reloaded as far as I'm aware. Hits that pump and then just sprints out the way. Really nice use. Jumps in, hits the double pickaxe. Again, insta-pump into pickaxe wall replace. So, like, not spending any time fanning around. Insta-pump pickaxe, gets the wall. Nice kill on Devere. And now, maxed loadout. Oh, he actually now also has launch pads, I've just realized. This right here, I swear to God, this is the most milkable loadout you could possibly ever carry. Obviously, he wins. For how many players carry this and miss literally every single shot they ever shoot? They miss the mammoth pistol. They miss all the shots with the heisted breacher. He does get the fizz though as well. So he has like everything basically to play the end game in the same strat as he did in the previous match. He's basically in both of these matches so far. He's just been W keying until he gets a good enough loadout to play the rest of the game with rather than spending the time looting. Not sure I would recommend that for most people, but most people are not pros. Setting up the fizz crash to go max distance zone. Shooting out. Good to make sure he can't get chased because obviously there's people behind him in storm. And this is kind of what I mean. Like a lot of these partial rotates are relatively easy. Like even though he's late in here, there's only 28 people up. Whereas in comparison to like, I say that insta gets beamed for 150. Maybe I know nothing about Fortnite. Maybe I know absolutely nothing. Okay, came in late. Didn't have to waste most of his hard map. But again, similar to the previous game that we watched, now he's wasting pretty much all of his fizz. Good idea. Keeping 10. That's 2 uses for both launch pads there. So pretty much he has no heals for the rest of the match unless he gets a kill. Obviously, that'll give him the siphon up, which would be ideal. So he definitely has to try and keep an eye out for something. Maybe W key something again because he again doesn't have cat mat. The one thing about a win format is that you need to play for a win condition, right? And right now, does he have enough mats? What is Doxy doing right here? He didn't really have enough mats to actually win the game, so he needs to make a play to get enough. You need to get a kill at some point. You know, you can't just like passively play out all your games. In these kind of matches, you need to play something way more aggressive. Very interesting using the fizz launchpad at this point. I guess in all honesty, like the hill pulled up here, so it'd been a tough rotate for him. He has no heals either, so if he gets tagged once, he's basically dead. So good choice to use them like super early into the match. He's got some bandages he found. Nice. Okay, back up to more healthy now. Now, here's the thing with this loadout is that he can actually triple pump, right? So you can pump, mammoth, pump, in that, you saw him looking to go for it there, but didn't actually manage to actually get the successful. I saw him try it earlier. Okay, gets a kill onto the user down below. The way that guy was playing, he probably has minimal mats though. Yeah, you can tell that guy's like siphon mats by the fact he's just hiding underneath, or maybe he's just not that great. I don't know. Ooh, he decided to swap the pistol. Okay, I guess triple pump wasn't really working out. I did accelerant SMGs. That's what this one's called, I think. I think it's pretty good, but it's not like hella broken. Okay, insta hits the fizz pad as well. So he's not using the combination. He didn't have the attempt, like the time to run the overdrive grenade. I don't think he had it at that point. So he's not gone quite as high. If we check like the distance, I think this is 275 if you do it just with a fizz pad. Yeah, you can see everyone's like still within 300. This is what, 280 away. So yeah, I think you only get 275 meters up or something like that with a normal fizz pad. So the overdrive effect gets you an extra like 60 meters up, which is probably, I don't know how long that is actually in the sky because I don't know how fast you fall, but that's probably like an extra like 10, 15 seconds of falling time. Drops down. Front side again, very similar to the previous game that we just watched. When you're front side, this is something that's really nice, is always to look back through your right. So basically, actually, well, I guess it's actually looking through your left. So he's got these two boxes here. Front wall looking back, like look at the coverage you have. If height's out, like they can't see you from any angle unless they're like over here. And even if they are, they don't have like the best peek onto you at all. And look at the angles he has on all these teams. Same thing if you're like front over this side as well. You know, this is why one of the reasons sticking to the right side of the zone is generally a little better. Obviously, it depends on where the zone's pool and all this kind of stuff. But if you're over here, you have such free like vision onto the rest of the lobby. Front right, even like front middle here, he's got good access onto this side too. And this here's where this loadout is so good. You can just pump spray, pump spray, pump spray, and people in endgame just cannot react fast enough. Hits the 90 tag with the ADS and then can do the same thing. Pump, spray, gotta reload. This is the SMG that gives him the dash effect, which he used there. I'll see if he actually uses it. That guy then dives to storm, get the mats. What did he have? Pretty good mats because that guy had he was building a metal there. So hits the overdrive grenade. Now I guess the endgame is just being played like normal, right? Creating a couple boxes rather than just one. Very, very nice. Kind of standard stuff. Again, staying right to the edge of storm. Nice shot onto the player down below. Jumps front side, hits the ramp. Kind of Tayson box. Yeah, double Tayson box here. And now you can just grief-fight. There's obviously a few players up above. Gotta be careful. Me, personally, I'm just spraying height here, but I'm kind of dumb. So let's see if that's the wrong play. Pops the med kit. I'm not sure I'd play that early, but we'll see. Nice, good kill. I was going to say, you can just get a siphon to get HP back instead. Plus, then you're not using a med kit for heal off if it comes down to it. Maybe these don't come down to heal off all that often. Picks up the fizz. I guess, I mean, this is 11th zone and there's 7 people up. So I guess it's probably not going to heal off. So it's not something you need to worry too much about. A couple players playing still up in the sky, but no one actually playing height yet. The good thing of... Oh. Okay, that's a fizz. I was going to say the players up on height can just like chop you out and spray as you go. But this is the main advantage, of course, of the heisted breachers. You can just look up and just chop them out. Yeah, there you go. That's good counter damage shot from the other player. Always aware that there's players in the sky. There's 3 players still up there. This is the scenario here where the pistol would have been really good. But of course, you can see the benefit of not using it in actual endgame. Jump into the box. Yep. Nice piece as well. Ooh, that was nice. He didn't miss. Of course, if that was another shotgun, you'd probably kill that guy. Beautiful edit as well. So he looks down, sees this guy, doesn't have anything. Mistake. Doesn't have a floor. Shoots in and then immediately grabs the ramp, the floor, the wall, and edits, walks back, and then sets up this angle here. Really nice. He can still get pumped by a max damage, but most of his body's still hidden. Misses. Of course, the shotgun's not great. I'll be honest, the crosshair was nowhere near. It's replay mode, so you never know. Holds the ramp then, very nice, and then full boxes himself. This guy, I don't know why this guy's just spraying. Please use any other weapon. And then hits up, covers his top. Yeah, I was gonna say, and then hits this edit. This is a really nice edit for this scenario, because it gets this guy like trapped. Even if he was looking the right direction, this little half wall here is kind of in the way, and it prevents you from running. You have to like jump out in a really awkward angle. So then it kind of sets up this nice angle. You can body shot and just get the kill. Got the front low ground claim. I imagine he's just gonna start just spraying everyone's floors from here. Oh no, that guy's just in his cone. Okay. Or in his floor. Gets mats back up. Nades up. Height claimed. Don't know if there's anyone still up above him. I think there is. I think he just saw one player up above there. He's always checking who's up above and who's like in a potential to like land on his head if he's up. He's not even trying to play height really this early. I wonder if it's because there were so many people padding earlier. Playing the medkit again backside. This game's not good down to heal off, I guess, so you don't really need to worry about that. You probably can play both the medkits and then just go for the final 1v1 at the end. Nope, not what he decides to do. Oh, that was so close. Oh my goodness. Down to 54 HP after the overdrive grenade. Drops down to low, gives himself a couple layers of protection so that the player up above can't just like jump straight in. Very nice. Heals himself up. Chop him out. That guy's building wood, so you can tell he's got barely any mats. Probably, let's say 4 builds. 37. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. maybe he has like cat wood or something. I guess he has no hearts. Maybe he just used all his hearts and he's only got wood left. Ooh, nice drop down from that player. Jumps straight into Storm, goes to the medkit play. Either he's playing heal off or he's baiting it. I guess, I mean, there's 6 seconds left. But this guy's not even taking any Storm damage. If he does have an HP advantage, this guy drops down, misses. Oh my god, that's so close. So many close calls. All right, nice little bit endgame. The strat in his previous match obviously definitely is more of the meta with the launch pad, overdrive grenade, plus Fizz. Like the video, subscribe. Peace.